Don't really do this very often, but I figured while we're all home, I'd like to go live with my best friend, Brooke. I just have to figure out how to invite her. Let's see. Brooke Markham. Okay. You guys help me. How do you do this? Oh, okay, wait. Oh, got her. Hi everyone.
Hello?
Yeah! Did you just
I
shower
was
too?
just about to text her. I was like, I don't know how to do this.
I feel like I should be honest and just say that I did put on a lot of makeup and I put on my hair because it's not what it's been every day
I know.
at all.
I put on like a little bit of lipstick, but I kind of have forgotten how to do it.
Because it's been so long. I was doing the like where I talk to myself in the mirror like. So first I start with the all around kind of toner. I love really getting that nice eyebrow, and I do start with a little bit of crease from the outside, bringing that in for that overall.
Yeah, also my contour, like really on point right now.
I totally got excited though because even though we're home, I do feel like I'm gonna have my glass of champagne and
yes. I'm so excited. I miss you.
I'm so excited. I miss you so much.
Oh.
But we're lucky because we know that at some point, somehow at the end of this, we get to make more.
We do get to make more.
What do you think? What are you most excited about for Jess this season without giving away too much? Because I do personally feel like season 2, I feel like in a way Jess is more of our protagonist.
Well,
I feel like hard. Murphy tends to set things back. Jess is the one that kind of keeps things moving forward, in my opinion.
Things forward. I think, I think we're going to see a lot more independence from Jess, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
She goes on a really large journey this season. And when playing her and, we get the scripts and then we do it and me as Brooke going through this journey with Jess, it was interesting to find a new side of her.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
I think all of our characters, I've said before too, I feel like in season 1, we have to just teach everyone who are these people, right? Everyone needs to meet these people and understand. I feel like now in season 2, now we're getting a lot deeper. The characters are growing, right? Yeah. We're growing along with these people.
Yeah.
We're seeing more sides of them. There's more to root for them.
Yeah, it was fun because each script I was there was always at least one moment where I was surprised by Jeff. I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I also think just like you were saying, the independence too, I feel like a lot of season 1, Jess was coddling Murphy, it's kind of like the shoulder to cry on, the one that just picks up the mess. And in season 2, I kind of feel like their friendship, it's kind of like how far can we tear them down to test how strong the friendship is. Like how
Jess has limits.
Like how far can we push we tear them down to put them at worst odds and then see if they can come back.
Yeah, that's the question we're asking, huh?
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Who knows?
Can't say.
What are you most excited about, Pear?
I feel like again, with season 1, because we were like meeting all these people. you know, Murphy is kind of used as the center point to enter the world of In the Dark, enter Chicago in the world. We're following this one girl to meet everyone around her. And in season 2, I do feel like as an ensemble, we're more all in, like our storylines are all kind of in the same.
Mm-hmm.
We're a little more centered, whereas last season 1, like, you know, Felix had his own thing, Jess had her own thing, Murphy was kind of always alone. I do feel like in season 2, we're all fighting against the same thing.
Yeah.
We're all doing it differently, but we're all fighting against it.
We are all doing it differently. I'm excited for the expansiveness. Sure.
It's quarantine. Expansiveness. See,
it's quarantine. I can make up any word I want.
Yeah.
Of this season as well, I feel we're gonna meet some pretty interesting people right off the bat. Really, you know,
it's just growing. It's growing, and I keep referring to season 1 as kind of like the prologue, in a way.
Yeah.
Like the intro, right?
Yeah.
And then season 2 is kind of now. This is where our story like begins.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I would agree. I would agree.
I'm excited for people to meet Jean.
Because
I love
I'm so
Jean.
excited for Jean.
I'm so excited for people to meet Theo. Josh,
Theo.
Yeah, okay.
You'll love him. Absolute dreamboat.
I know someone said, like, can you, like, how do you find all these attractive men?
They
flock to us. I don't pick them.
They just naturally flock to us. You know, that's what I expect anyways. I would expect nothing less. I'm very, very excited for people to meet Ben.
Yes!
So excited.
One of my favorite characters this season, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's so many. I'm like nervous. I'm a bit nervous. It's always a bit like, oh God.
You know, I'm nervous too.
Yeah.
Well, because we don't know. We haven't seen anything either, so we don't know, like, what.
That's true.
I don't know.
Because it's one thing to be living in it and experiencing it as you're doing it and shooting it and da-da-da-da-da, but there's still a large part of you just don't know 100% how that's translating.
Mm-hmm.
There's things that when you're in it, you can't see. So that's, I'm excited to see what.
But yeah, I do get nervous. Like, I wonder what take they picked or what music they picked.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
You guys have any questions who are hanging out with us?
Hi, guys.
I'm not very good at this. Do you know if In the Dark will be coming to the UK?
Hi, baby. Sorry, I just had to say hi. You know, I just had a big Zoom call with. I lived in the UK for a long time, so I just had a Zoom call with all of my mates, and we were just talking about that. I don't want to give false information, but I do know that eventually it will go to the UK, is what I've understood. We haven't gotten like an official thing. I've heard through different sources that usually
I don't 3-season thing.
Yeah, I hear a 2-season thing. Like a lot of
okay.
Netflix and streaming services wait, if it's a show not based in their own country, they wait 2 seasons to then pick it up. That's what I've heard. I don't know. Don't quote me. I have no idea. But as far as I know, it will eventually be in the UK.
We'll make a few phone calls.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
And then I can get back to you.
How difficult is it to act blind, Harry? That was a question.
Obviously it's very difficult, and I don't know what it's like to be blind at all, but I'm lucky as an actor because we have Lori, who's a real person, so I just get to mock her. I just get to be her.
What would we do without Lori?
I don't know. I mean, I don't have to just guess because I have my physical person there who's the inspiration for Murphy to just do what she does.
Right.
So yeah. I am very lucky in that way. You watched all of season 1 last night? Yes!
Woo!
The whole thing last night. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, guys, it's still the whole first season still on Netflix if you need a refresher.
How does it feel to know that you got picked up for season 3? It's the best feeling ever.
Yeah. Very, very grateful for that. Genuinely.
It's the best feeling ever also because a lot of job uncertainty right now.
Yeah.
So knowing that not only that we get to keep doing the show that we love, but that we have a job. It's a really good feeling.
Yeah, it's a really, really
13
good...
episodes this season.
Just wondering. Oh, these go by so fast. I'm not very good at this. Sorry, guys. Where can I watch it online in Canada? I don't know.
Oh, God.
We're the worst.
Do you watch the show? I know some actors don't like watching themselves act. I don't like watching myself because I'm always like, why do I talk like that? Why does my face do that? Why does it sound like I have an accent? Like I don't like it for that reason, but because I love the show so much and I think everyone else is so freaking talented. Yeah. I love watching because I get lost in that. I get completely lost in the show part of it. But myself, no. Yeah.
Yeah, I get pretty nervous to watch myself as well. I kind of tune out on the bits that I'm in and then get really excited for it.
And then you know how when we're all watching together and after a scene, like everyone will look at you and be like, "Oh my God!" and you're just like, I don't know why I didn't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah. What else? What is your favorite moment with Pretzel?
What's your favorite moment with Pretzel, Brooklyn?
My favorite moment with Pretzel? Oh my God, that's such a hard question because there's so many. You know, what first pops into mind isn't actually like a scene or a moment that you watch on the show, but my favorite moments with Pretzel is when we call cut and then we get to play and hug Pretzel and like Pretzel just gets to Pretzel isn't working anymore, so Pretzel just gets to be.
How about all the times that Pretzel just belched? Remember?
He's so gassy.
Oh, he's so gassy.
Like potentially with
like he's so gassy. Yeah, he's so gassy. So true. And just in the middle of a scene, I was telling someone I interviewed with it. You know, you and I'd be crying or holding hands, and then from the background you just get. Can you please?
He works like a human. It was crazy.
He's so cute.
He's so cute. Can get away with anything. Anything. Love.
How was it playing Murphy and Jess in season 2, knowing there are character developments? Wait, I haven't read in a while. How is it playing Murphy and Jess in season 2, knowing there are character developments for your characters this season?
I think Murphy and Jess, if you make Murphy and Jess one entity, felt very different this season.
I also think, you know, because we don't know how the season's going to play out.
Yeah.
Jess and Murphy are definitely experiencing these things as we go. Perry and Brooke are experiencing these things with Jess and Murphy as we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it keeps it exciting because I feel like a lot of times when our characters are in these situations and we're, you know, Murphy and Jess are trying to figure out how this might possibly work out or who this is going to affect, what this is going to cost us. We also don't know. So we're also trying to figure it out, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the developments are happening naturally.
I think Murphy and Jess are very tested this season, just in their relationship and navigating, as we do, so much uncharted territory for the both of them in this season. Yep. So navigating that alone and on top of navigating their own personal relationship with each other through it. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot. But that's what we want. It's complicated and conflicted and great.
One of my favorite lines in season 2 is when I don't think this is spoiling too much.
Oh, okay.
Is when Jess is like, I just needed to kind of get out of the house or something.
Yeah.
And
I
Murphy
think
says, actually, I think I should be the one that should probably just give you some space. And then you're just like, okay.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, the dynamics and points flip, I would say. Not always, but there are moments where they definitely flip.
The lines kind of blur between the, the caretaker and the...
A little bit, yeah.
Child, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
A lot of growing up, maybe, in this season, especially for Murphy, I think.
Yeah, well, when you start that low, the only way is up.
That's the only way to go.
What is Pretzel's real name? Is it actually Pretzel? Pretzel's name is Trip.
Trip.
Is Pretzel an actor dog or actual guide dog? This is a good question. What a lot of people don't know about guide dogs is when you repeat an action with them, you repeat it because they're doing something wrong. So you repeat something with them until they do it right. So if you were to repeat an action with a guide dog over and over and over again, they would become very anxious and frustrated because that tells them they're doing something wrong. But actor dogs, they know that the more takes means more treats, right?
Right.
So the more takes you do, the more, go again, different angle, different setup, that just means more treats.
Yes.
And we also would never want to take a guide dog away from someone who needs
They're human. Yeah. So Pretzel is an actor dog, and he loves his job so much.
Who's the funniest on set? Let's answer that at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Morgan. Dang, I said it too early.
Wait, did you say Morgan?
Yes, I said Morgan.
Okay. Yeah.
How do you say Morgan?
Funny in his own way. No, he's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Let's see. Are we gonna Zoom tonight? Yes, we're all Zooming with our cast.
Yeah.
We usually be together every week, but
yeah.
We're gonna Zoom tonight, which I think is fun.
Are you really smoking in the show?
Me? Or you?
Yeah. Somebody asked, are you really smoking in the show?
Well, not real nicotine.
No.
They're
herbal cigarettes, right? Yeah. So it's just a bunch of herbs, I guess. But not real cigarettes, no.
Friendship is always tested. I agree. True. And I think something about In the Dark that continues to make it what it is showing the good, the bad, and the ugly. So
yeah,
not just all good. Obviously, Jess and Murphy have such an awesome friendship, but that doesn't mean that it's always easy. And I am really glad that we see a love story in a way between these two friends.
Yeah, that's the true love story. We talk about that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, hi, Eric. Hi, my trainer's on here. Hi, Eric, the trainer.
Hi, Eric. I've done your class with Brooke once.
Perry and I did your class once, and we did it online when we were in. Perry and I traveled together. We've traveled together a couple of times, but first season we went to a cottage up north. Toronto, or I guess Ontario, has this lovely cottage culture. And so we rented a cottage and had a little weekend together. And yeah, Eric, we did one of your workouts there. It was great.
Ooh, it burned. Okay, let's see.
It burned real bad. He's such a great trainer. Eric the trainer, he's the best. The best!
How did you realize you wanted to be a part of this show? What do you think, Brooke?
Well, I was sent the script and, just auditioned like everybody else. And I remember the first time reading the script, I was like, oh, I know this girl. I understand this girl's heart. That's a big part of it for me as a character because choosing characters I want to play. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes I feel like you always have to go inward, at least for me. Yeah. Like I have to find the character, no matter how different they could be from me externally.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you don't have to be them. You also don't have to but like you said, I think there's everything you do, there's going to be a part that you pull from something, right? There's something that's,
of course, yeah,
connects.
So Jess, for me, pulled on a lot of heartstrings right away. So I think that is what drew me to it at first. Her heart, I understood it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
You guys want to know something funny? Brooke was cast before me. And we both feel like we both feel really wanted each other to get the role.
Yes.
But
you just never know.
But we didn't know. But Brooke was cast first.
Hi, Jacob!
Hi, Jacob!
Jacob's one of the best actors I've ever known in my entire life.
Who wrote the episode tonight? Corinne.
Corinne did, the creator of our show.
She's a creator / showrunner / producer.
Yep. She makes everything happen.
This is my favorite show. Thank you, guys.
Oh, we love it so much. How's quarantine, Pear?
You know, I'm
How are you today? I feel like, sorry, I'm not to off, but like I feel that this new,
I don't know if it counts because today's a really good day for me.
Today's a really good day, yeah.
You know, so
definitely
now I'm happy.
What'd you say?
I said now I'm stoked because now I just can't wait to see. So
yeah.
But no, I'm happy. I'm okay. I feel very, very, very lucky. I wish I could be more physically involved, you know.
Yeah.
But I do feel very lucky that I'm healthy and that, like I said, we do get to go back to work eventually.
Yeah. I've been learning that if I have something to look forward to each day, however big or small that is, that
helps.
Makes it just a little bit better. Today is obviously a big thing to look forward to, so it feels very exciting.
That's when you're like, how is quarantine going? I'm like, so good. In the dark.
Yeah, but I think the small little things to look forward to is.
I agree.
That helps me.
Okay, I love you. I will see you tonight.
See you tonight.
Yes. Can't wait for the world to see Murphy and Jess.
Yeah.
Because that's the one thing that will never change.
Nope. They're the rock.
They're the rock. Okay, love you. Bye, Brooke.
Bye. I don't know how to get off this.